What are we doing here? I mean, if we do this... There we go.
Good visual joke.
Right. Yeah. Enjoy getting that one, people.
Spider in a Tizer.
What's it doing in there?
Well, that's where it always is.
Oh, that is true.
For this hour,
Yeah.
which could be any hour.
Oh, God.
In fact, when are we recording this? You know, I don't know. Well, I do know, but it's impossible, literally impossible for anyone else to know.
Unless we tell them.
Yeah.
Shall we? No.
Maybe at the end, that can be their reward for getting through it.
What, this happened in between time?
In
Spoilers.
between time?
Yeah.
What, so it's not a time?
We're in a timeless area. There is no time here.
Well, this is timeless, so is that why?
Yeah.
Ah.
It's going to be remembered for generations. This is the least quality that it will have been ever probably will be.
But do you just mean audio, or do you mean...
I mean everything.
Yeah.
And look at this, like, why? Anyway, so I was at the World Bodybuilding Championship the other day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I did go to watch, but I got roped into competing.
Yeah, did you win?
No, I came second.
Oh, right.
To a man called Hank Hench-Manley.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good dude. Now, he was telling me about his theories of quantum mechanics, which is a bit boring.
Yeah. Stick to your job, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I say to him. Is that what you said to him?
Well, yeah. He was telling me about all these stupid theories that we debunked in episode 1.
Right. Okay.
He thought he was so clever.
Yeah.
He thought he was an intellectual, but he was just a beefy guy.
Exactly.
In a beefy contest.
You can't be both. You have to pick. It's unfair if you're
exactly
in good shape and clever.
There are quantum
stop being greedy, you
scientists
bastard.
who need jobs.
Exactly.
And he's trying to take them.
Yeah.
And it's not even that good.
Do you think you could have had the guy in a fight if it came down to it? Because, it's not. He might be big, but he's not necessarily.
Yeah, well,
that doesn't always matter, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it definitely doesn't always matter. I think I could have taken him down if I made the first move. I don't think he would expect the kind of ferocity I'm capable of. He'd be overwhelmed with a flurry of punches and kicks. What kind of boxer would you be?
A cowardly one. I'd be rangy because I've quite a long reach, so I just try and keep them at bay.
Yeah.
And just pray to God I don't get punched, which is quite unlikely in a boxing scenario.
Yeah, well, range boxers are supposed to be better than supposed to be good against like pummelers.
Yeah.
Like getting close to try to overwhelm you with power, but if they can't hit you, you wear them out easily. I reckon that would be what I would
That's
be,
what I would
so,
have to try. Just get good stamina.
Yeah.
Try
Isn't that what
and
Muhammad
see
Ali
out the
was?
first few rounds and then hopefully win from there. But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know what Muhammad Ali was, to be honest.
What's it called? An outboxer? And I'm sure
Yeah,
I've
think it's
heard
something like
it
that.
somewhere
Yeah.
or other, and I know literally nothing about this because I don't watch boxing.
Well,
ever.
I've seen a few boxing matches, and as a kid, I actually used to have a go. I mean, I wasn't good, but I used to just messing about, like in the kitchen and stuff.
Yeah.
I used to do it a bit, but I think where you're talking about outboxer and stuff, I know those terms, and I don't know it from boxing.
Oh, right.
I know it from fucking game theory. I think that's where you know it from as well.
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
When did good old dear Patty Pat?
He
talk
did one
about
on Punch Out, so it'd be in that.
Yeah, probably.
I think,
I've watched so many of them. They'll blur into one. I can't remember which ones I've seen or not. It's a good one if you want to just,
I
don't
don't particularly like them, I must say, but I sort of, you watch one and then you end up falling down the barrel hole and just watching loads of them.
Yeah. Just went to see what ridiculous theory it has, and looking at all the angry people in the comments like, your theory is wrong!
People get so into it, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Do you?
No.
Oh, but, okay.
Nah, genuinely though.
Yeah. You genuinely don't?
Nah.
Okay. You said it with a sort of edge of sarcasm.
You're an edge of sarcasm.
I think that is quite a good description. I could put that on, you know, I don't know.
What, in your Twitter bio?
Yeah.
Just occupation, edge of sarcasm. That's not a bad one, is it? There's worse jobs you could do.
No. That was sarcasm.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
They're all, but it's not a job. That's the thing.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do it then.
Alright, do it.
I'm going to quit Eastry.
Yeah.
Tell him to die.
Don't tell him to die.
No, he's quite a nice guy, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Alright, I won't tell him to die. Probably for the best. Yeah.
I'm glad we resolved that issue.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So, last weekend I was, doing my pilot training for when I'm going to, fly around the world in 2 hours. I'm going to break lots of records doing that.
How are you gonna do that then? How are you gonna fly around the world in 2 hours?
I
don't see it happening.
It's a very, very fast plane. Right, I'm going to be piloting it. Not only that, I'm going to be taking Hank with me.
Surely this is going to weigh the plane down quite a lot.
It will, but
Top
that's...
2 bodybuilders in the world.
Yeah. I mean, we're just going for the super record. I don't want anyone to break it. And when I do want them to break it, I want it to be because they have a black hole powered engine spacecraft. That I will be okay with losing.
How have you got... Where does this plane come from?
The government have told me I'm not allowed to disclose that information.
What? Fine. Okay, fine.
What?
Why are you taking Hank? I mean, let's ignore the whole plane thing.
Yeah.
But Hank...
Yeah.
That's the least believable thing about this. Guy sounds like... Well, I'm not going to insult him, because
No, please do.
You might be able to take him, but I don't think I could.
He knows full well that we're going on that mission to A, break a record, B, so he can have an accidental death. It's a murder mission.
He actually wants to die, does
No.
he? So you're going to kill him?
Yeah.
But you'd said he wants an accidental death.
No. Said I want him to have an accidental death.
I'm not sure you did, but okay. He's aware. Why would he go in the plane? If he doesn't want to
take me.
Oh.
It's a bodybuilder macho, masculine contest. It's like, oh, you want to kill me? It's like, yeah, I do want to kill you. Yeah, well, I'm so manly, I bet you can't, right? Alright, come with me in my plane. We're going to break some records around the world in 2 hours. Yeah? Oh, you think that's manly, do I? Yeah, I do think that's manly. Yeah, I'm not going to push you out. Oh, not if I push you out, that sort of thing. Bit like the Chuckle Brothers, but more manly.
Can Hank fly?
No. He's a
well,
human.
So there's no way he can win. I mean, the plane. I mean, can he fly the plane?
No, I can't do that.
Okay, so there's no way he can win. Because even if he somehow, fights you successfully...
Yeah.
Then what's he going to do? He can't fly, so he's just going to crash.
Who says his mother was human? She can fly.
Yeah, but you just said he was human. Yeah. Humans can't fly.
Adopted mother.
The mother is irrelevant though. The mother's not gonna. Is the mother gonna potentially save him?
Potentially.
What have you done about that then? Because you want him to die. So surely you've dealt with the mother situation.
Surface to air missiles. They're gonna make sure that at the correct timing, if we see her on the radar, this humongous speeding biomass because she's really fat. On the way to intercept my aircraft. First of all, I don't think she can outspeed this aircraft. I built it myself. Second of all,
so why is the government involved then? Why is the government not able to disclose it if it's just something you knocked up yourself in the garage?
Well, I had to get funding from somewhere, didn't I? Not made of money.
The Russians are just going to shoot this thing down. They're just going to be like, what's going on?
Capacity. I'm going through the atmosphere. I'm going through the stratosphere.
Would that actually be quicker? Because there's less Air
There's
resistance.
less air resistance, so you'd be able to move faster, but in terms of it will increase the circumference that you'd have to go around to get around the world.
Oh, right. So...
I'm doing it to avoid getting shot down by the Russians.
And you're still going to do it in that 2 hours?
Yeah, I am.
Mm.
It's a really, really good engine. It works on, propelling yourself by exploding atom bombs behind you. So I stockpile loads of thermo-nuclear devices and one by one drop them out behind the plane, detonate them, and the propulsion made by that pushes the plane onwards. Doesn't have any wings.
What is it, just like a wedge-shaped flipper then?
Yeah, a wedge-shaped flipper. Although it's not even a flipper, it's just a wedge.
And the government are fine with you murdering millions of people then, are they?
Well, no one lives in the stratosphere.
Yeah, but if you... The atom bombs, though, come on.
Yeah.
If you detonated one in the stratosphere, surely it would have some impact on what's beneath it.
It does cause a bit of damage to the ozone layer. But that, we're doing that anyway.
They can fix that now, can't they? The ozone layer.
Yes, I can.
No, I don't mean you.
Yeah,
you might be able to do most things, including possibly this.
Yeah.
But even without your illustrious help,
True.
they can. They put oxygen, some sort of thing in there, don't they, to sort of plug the gap.
They put oxygen in some sort of thing, don't they, to plug the gap.
A
Science with Phil.
A giant wine cork gets shoved.
Yeah. Now that's my method.
No.
I'm sure they do something better than that.
Yeah.
I'm not perfect at everything. Otherwise, I would be the world bodybuilding champion.
That's true. Yeah.
Now, I've been doing a lot of research since the last one. I had a lot of time, not only because of the time and distance between the last podcast, but also use of potatoes.
Oh right, yeah.
That gives you extra time. I'm not even talking.
What research have you been doing?
Well, a bit of everything, and I mean everything. Every single aspect of everything ever.
So it's more width and breadth of research you've been doing.
Yeah. It's not particularly deep into most things.
How much have you learnt about everything? Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So tell me something about elastic bands that you now know that you didn't know.
I didn't know before.
Yeah.
All right then. They do stuff. Hey!
And you didn't know that?
No.
So you started from quite a low level.
Yeah.
As this suggests.
It was quite a low level. True.
Which you've got to start from somewhere, so that's fine.
Yes, but do you know what I mean by stuff?
I'm not sure you do. So.
No, it's satellite technology, ultra flying feck. It's a government term.
Okay.
And elastic bands are essential. Now I'll let you work out what that means.
What was it again? Science, technology.
A satellite.
Satellite. Oh, sorry.
Technology.
It's a bit complex for me.
Ultra flying feck. Get right round your head.
Put an elastic band round my head. Could try it.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Nah, I'm not going to do it then.
Alright then. And you can if you want.
Nah. It's not a good idea.
It's a great idea.
It just break. I mean, it's not a terrible idea.
Have you done the thing where you put loads of elastic bands around a watermelon?
No. It cuts into it, doesn't it?
It explodes the watermelon. If you put enough round it, it'll just explode.
It'll explode, so it won't... Okay.
It just goes...
Have you actually done that then?
I haven't, no.
Nah, me neither.
Well, there we are then.
Well, that's something, we could do before we die.
Well, now I'll save that for Estonia. Buy some watermelons, walk out into the middle of Tallinn, get my elastic band ball and just smother the melon in bands. And drown it. Probably because it has, Russian government secrets.
What, the melon?
Yeah.
What, just a random melon?
Yeah.
Okay.
It lives in Estonia.
a lot of things are in Estonia. Do they all have Russian government secrets?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, right. Well, we might find some out then
Exactly.
when we go there.
Trouble is, our lives are then at risk. You seen the Russians' assassinations?
Yeah.
Pretty bad. I mean...
Well, they're not that good, are they?
Yeah, he's a bit of a dodgy chap, that Mr. Putin, isn't he?
Do you think
Bit of a rotten
that
egg.
poisoning was Russia?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
They say it's nothing to do with them. They may well be right, it may have been the Americans, but I somehow doubt that.
Is there any chance it was the British?
The British assassinating Russian agents.
They didn't
and
assassinate them.
then blaming
They didn't die.
Russia.
Did they die? They didn't die, did they?
Yeah.
They died.
Yeah, they're poisoned.
What the? No, they're fine. I'm sure they're all right now.
No, they're dead.
Nah,
It died.
I thought. Oh,
That Russian spy.
the daughter, I'm sure, is fine. The spy might have died, but
Yeah,
he was
the one
getting
who's-
better at one point.
Yeah, he was in hospital
Yeah.
getting treated, but they found like radioactive isotopes had put into him and he died.
Oh,
He was killed.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
He was assassinated.
It's still not a very good assassination though, because he was able to talk for ages, wasn't he? So I suppose it's just they don't care what he says. They're just a bit of revenge. Yeah.
Maybe.
Rewenge.
Rwenge.
Yeah.
What's Rwenge?
It's revenge.
Oh. Oh, like Heliocopter.
What's that then?
Helicopter.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so annoying. Back when I invented the Heliocopter,
I invented that as well, did
they
you?
misread the name.
Oh.
Like, what is a helicopter? That sounds really dumb. It sounds like something a 5-year-old would say, whereas Heliocopter...
Does sound maybe better.
It's much better. I would happily drive a Heliocopter. I don't want to drive a helicopter. Sounds dangerous. Heliocopter sounds space age,
Yeah.
and that's what I was aiming for when I first tried to patent the design. Fortunately,
When did you invent that then? When did you invent the... I'm going to just call it helicopter.
1750.
Right. How long have they been around to the world?
Yeah, well, I thought it was a bit advanced for the time, so I just sort of, stepped aside. So around the 1940s.
You stepped aside so far, you don't actually know when the general use of them began.
It was around the 40s and 50s.
Oh, was it?
They're being used in the Korean War by the Americans.
Were they used in the Korean War?
Yeah. The
Oh, right, okay.
Heliocopters.
Yeah, the Heliocopters.
Yeah, the Heliocopters.
Okay, the Heliocopters.
The Heliocopters. It's exactly what they are. What they always will be. From now until the end.
The end of what? Them or us?
Us. Everything.
What goes first? Heliocopters.
I reckon I'll outlast the universe.
Oh.
And by the end of it, after entropy has taken everything, where there's nothing left in existence except, big black holes where stars used to be,
Yeah.
there'll just be Heliocopters whirling around.
Actually flying then, actually buzzing around.
Well, sort
just
of.
sort of.
The blades will be whirling, but them being in space, there's no, lift. They're just sort of, spacing about.
Space age.
Exactly. You see, it all comes round in circles. The beautiful story of the Heliocopters. Anyway, what have you been up to? Enough about me.
Went fishing this morning.
What did you catch?
Mackerel, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How many?
Quite a few.
Oh, nice. Can I have one?
Quite a few small ones. So I had to throw a lot back in. But
Yeah.
got about 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Not 6 or 7?
Maybe 6 or 7.
Oh,
4 or 7.
4 to 7.
Or anything in between.
Yeah. Including all the decimals.
No.
So you didn't catch 5.729 mackerel.
No, I think it was 5.7291 actually.
Oh, I mean, I was pretty close.
Yeah.
Not close enough, though. It's not acceptable. I'm sorry.
Yeah. For a total blank guess, I guess I can just about forgive you.
Okay.
But
I'm glad we've got that cleared
just so long as you do remember how many I caught. How many was it?
It was 5 points.
I don't think it was. Oh, it was. Yeah, that you did well there because I thought it was 7. But no, it's 5.291, and I'm certain that this will prove me right. But if that's wrong, that might be quite amusing. But...
Right, my turn. 5.4751.
Is that what you're saying the original one was?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how you never edit these?
Yeah.
I feel like you might be doing a bit of editing, and where the point where we say the first original number, you just shout in there what you just said then to prove yourself right.
I could do that, yeah, or I could not.
It's just like a bleep noise. It's really obvious that it's been edited. It's like, dude.
As I said, I'm not going to listen to this back.
Yeah, no.
Why would I do that? I got some sort of sanity to try and hold on to.
Well, you're quite busy, aren't you, with the bodybuilding and the whatever that guy's name was, Hank.
Yeah, it was.
Gotta kill that guy.
Hank Hench-Manley.
Ah,
Was that his name?
well, I don't know. He's your enemy / friend. I don't.
Yeah.
Do you hate him?
I don't hate him. I just want to kill him.
Oh, fair enough.
I hate such a powerful thing to waste on someone like Hank Hench-Manley. That is my pen for Photoshop.
Ah, this is quite cool actually. I mean, I only wish everyone in the world could see it because it's amazing.
Yeah, well, they never will.
Can I plug it in?
No.
Ah.
You need to plug in the other one as well. This.
What other one? Oh, is that like the thing you draw on?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Right, put that down.
Yeah. Right.
Why don't you stab Hank with this pen? He might appreciate it. Or is that sort of against the custom to use any weapons? Is that?
Yeah, no, weapons aren't manly.
Right.
You've just got to use big vehicles and your own super manly guns, like, you know.
Yeah.
So my big vehicle is, of course, my thermo-nuclear device, propelled plane.
What's his vehicle then? He's just piggybacking on your vehicle success.
Yeah, he is. That's why he's got to go.
Yeah.
It's one of the many reasons. The other one is if, with him out the way, I will be world #1 in bodybuilding.
That's true. No competition, no one's close. Or...
Exactly. Well, there is this one guy who's close, but again, accidents can be arranged.
Mm.
Can't remember his name though. Getting something like Iron Hunk Clash Man. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. Iron Hunk Clash Man. His days are numbered. Soon I will be the only bodybuilder in the world, male or female.
I'm going. You can't kill Arnold Schwarzenegger though.
I mean, he's doing that to himself.
He's not really a bodybuilder.
He's not competing anymore. No. He's into politics.
Yeah.
He's one of my political rivals.
Actually, you should get rid of him because he's doing that thing where he's like both a politician and hench, which should be banned.
Yeah, only Putin's allowed to do that.
Yeah, Putin, fine.
He's Hercules.
Do what he wants.
That's canon. He's Hercules.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Canon of just the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is Hercules. Praise him. Is that how it works? I think that's how it works.
I'm not sure. What? No, I'm thinking of Achilles. Hercules. What is it? The 12 labours of Hercules?
I think
or
so.
The 7? Oh, okay.
Isn't he the guy who's got to push a massive rock up a hill?
No, that was like Pericles or someone.
Pericles.
Because that is every time you push the rock to the top, it rolls down again.
No.
So it's like a sort of.
Well, that sounds degrading.
Greek myth. I don't know what it's trying to say, but.
It's trying
futility
to say,
of life.
Stop
be my
pushing
guess.
rocks up
or,
hills.
Or that, yeah. Or it's just a simple literal piece of advice.
Yeah.
Just to stop doing this.
Not shove a massive rock up the hill. Or maybe if you do manage it, you'll get a slow clap from everyone. You're like, wow, bet you don't regret wasting your entire life pushing that up the hill. Yeah. Good job.
Well, at least I've got a career plan now.
It's better than I've got.
Well, I've got an idea for you.
Yeah.
Get a massive rock.
Yeah.
Find a nice big hill.
Oh.
Get pushing.
I could do that, yeah.
You could inverse it and actually push the hill down flat, and then that'd make the rock much easier to roll then.
To be fair, I've done that a couple of times.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, when I'm working on my...
Is that part of the training?
When I'm working on my body and I just start doing press-ups on top of a hill, I tend to find that the whole hill just gets pushed down and down every time, because I'm not pushing myself up. I'm pushing the hill down back into the earth. When you're at that level, you know you're ready to surpass Hank.
What do you think of the Welsh, Tristan?
What do I think of the Welsh?
Yeah.
They're alright.
Yeah.
They're pretty Welsh.
Welsh guys just won the Tour. I don't know if you heard about that.
Oh, yeah. The Tour of Wales.
Yeah, no, Tour de France.
Ah, the Welsh Tour.
I don't think there is one, but there will be
there is.
soon. There probably is, actually. But
yeah. I organise it every year.
Oh, right, do you?
Yeah.
How do you fit that in between all the other things you seem to be doing at the moment?
Potatoes.
Ah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaguely. I don't know. I'm starting to discover that citrus-based power surpasses potato. Like lemon clocks, particularly, they work for longer.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you might have said that before, actually, but I'm not sure.
Well, no one will ever be sure, because no one's going to go, let's check if you said that before and listen to the last one again.
Pour through with a notepad. Hang on, I've found an inconsistency.
Yeah.
This is outrageous.
Yeah. If you find any inconsistencies, which there may be one or two given the stories I tell, put them down below.
Stories?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What?
They're all true, aren't they?
Yeah. Stories can be true.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a thing called news stories.
Nah, there's not.
Okay, there isn't.
News is just not true anymore, none of it. Barry Chuckle is still alive.
Yeah, he is. Do you know what I found sad? Last
Barry
episode, we mentioned the Chuckle brothers.
Yeah.
One of them's dead now.
Yeah,
my favourite one as well. I like Barry.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. You know, I don't think I've actually ever seen the Chuckle brothers.
What do you mean seen them? Like
on the telly, Chuckle Vision.
Never seen Chuckle Vision?
Yeah. Never.
I'm tempted to get the internet up right now and put an episode of Chuckle Vision on, to be honest.
Do you know that Russell T Davies wrote an episode of Chuckle Vision?
No, I didn't know.
No. Well, he did.
Oh.
Anyway.
You haven't even seen that one?
No.
You love Russell T Davies.
Yeah. Intimately.
Yeah. But you haven't even watched his Chuckle Vision.
No.
If I was Russell T, I'd be throwing you in the sea.
Now you can try.
For that. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Actually, he did try with quite a lot of people, particularly Christopher Eccleston. He was getting chucked into the sea a lot.
Oh.
I saw that when I was omnipresent back in 2012.
Oh, right.
You
thinking of getting back into that?
No.
Ah, thought you might have been. No.
No.
Ah.
I considered it.
Suppose you got a lot on at the moment.
Yeah, so. I did it in May, but
yeah.
Never again. Martians keeping me up all night. Again. They keep playing their version of War of the Worlds. You know, the chances of anything coming from Earth are 1,000,000 to 1, they said. But still, they degrade us with their podcasts.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Martians are keeping you up. Is that what you said? I was fixating on trying to think of a pun about omnipresence, but like a present. But I couldn't get anything. No. So, Martians.
Yes. Yeah, well, ever since Spider and a Tizer was a thing, they've just been constantly crying. And it's not like you know,
sure that's not
just
because...
a bit upset crying? It's hysterical crying.
Oh, right,
They really, really, really aren't happy with the proceedings of things.
This is quite immoral then, recording this, if you know it's causing pain to...
No, because the Martians have implanted Hitler DNA into all of them, so...
All of what?
Themselves.
Why have they done that?
They're all part Hitler. They did it because they're evil.
Why are them? Oh, are they?
Yeah.
You sure they're not just sad because
Look, we're saving...
Earth has a Santa Claus and Marshia doesn't? Marshia?
Marshia.
Mars.
No, it's Marshia now. That's
All right
like
then,
canon.
fine.
A spider in a Tizer
Yeah.
cannon. It's Marshia. Would you go to live on Mars with Elon Musk?
No, sorry, where?
Mars, sure.
Yeah, it's canon. It's Marshia now. Would you go to live on Mars?
Marshia. Get it right, Phil.
No, sorry. With
You
Elon
just
Musk?
said
No.
it was canon and then you said Mars.
No.
My
God.
God, Phil.
Jeez, I'm sorry, Rick. I'm not doing that. That was bad.
So, Marshia, Elon Musk.
No.
No?
What do you think of Elon Musk? Quite like him, do you?
He's a great guy.
Yeah. Is he?
He gets into arguments on Twitter, which is funny because he's
Yeah.
a billionaire, but...
Yeah.
He's a
I
really
think
good
he's
guy.
probably alright as well, actually.
He...
But I don't know. It's just, yeah. If someone's a billionaire, they have to be a really good guy for you to say they're a good guy.
Yeah.
Because instinct is like, oh, screw this guy, which is unfair in a way.
I mean, obviously it's quite difficult to gauge because I haven't met the guy. I mean, I know I'm amazing and I've done a lot of things,
Yeah.
but I have not yet met Elon Musk.
Fair enough. Sure, you were aware of him in your omnipresent spell, though, I guess.
Yeah. But, you know, I wasn't really focusing on
Yeah,
that because I was distracted by the Martians and, of course, Uranus.
Mm.
But no, Elon...
It's understandable.
If you just look at what he's doing, you realise that it's actually really good. He's a billionaire whose primary focus is split two ways. That is with Tesla and SpaceX.
Mm.
Now Tesla is mass producing electric cars and in poorer countries using some of the profits to create giant power cell facilities where he stores up power in case of power cuts in poorer countries.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's good.
and is doing that with green energy.
Yeah.
You know, Tesla is a green energy company. All of his electric cars are, they don't release anything bad into the atmosphere.
That's true. Although obviously, where do we get electricity from? Generally, not green energy, but that's not his fault.
That's
so,
not his fault.
yeah.
A hell of a lot of pollution comes from cars. If we can get rid of petrol and replace it with electric cars,
It'd be much
that's
better
that.
in cities
Yeah.
as well, wouldn't it, for electric car? Because there's so much. It's not just about the environment. It's about like people's health, breathing in all that
Yeah.
toxic fumes and that.
Yeah.
And most of these car companies, there's that big scandal, wasn't there, where they were releasing stuff that it shouldn't have been because they were messing about with the tests. So yes.
But he's pretty eccentric, and he does come across as pretty mad. And there are loads and loads of skeptics that are like, "No, you can't do all these things you're saying."
Yeah.
But a few years ago, he said he's going to make Tesla the biggest cars being manufactured in the USA. People are like, "Don't be stupid. You're a fairly small electric car company."
Yeah.
Right now, more Tesla cars are being produced in the USA than any other type of car. He does it.
Yeah.
He does what he
Right.
says it's going to do. Which is why I'm rather excited about this Mars mission that he's setting up.
Mm.
Now, I don't know if you saw in late last year, early this year, NASA was doing this, big Mars mission. They said we were going to have a manned mission orbiting Mars within 25 years. Elon Musk then turned up and said, "Right now I'm training colonists. We're building a gigantic spaceship. We're going to colonise Mars. I'm aiming for 10 years.
When did he say that? Like a couple of years ago?
That was earlier this year, I think.
Oh, right. So
He did this big talk.
2029.
Yeah. And he revealed
Probably
is
a bit
revealed
later.
the rules of the plans, not the rules, the plans of this ship. With this really, really crazy sci-fi looking video, and he says, "This isn't an interpretation of what it will be. That is what I am building right now." And where does the funding for SpaceX come? Because
what do you think should happen about? Because obviously there's no real regulation. I mean, there's probably a few, but there's not it's not clear if anyone should have the right to own bits of space. What do you think about that? Do you think they should? Countries or businessmen or no one, or what do you think? Because, you know, if there's some asteroid or something, let's say it's got minerals on it and we can mine it, like, should someone be able to own that and then mine it?
Yeah, well,
get the profits
right now
and
the ruling
resources,
is,
or what?
The ruling is no one can own space because people are making like claims on the moon.
Well, yeah.
Which is ridiculous. But obviously, I think anything that people are on, therefore the rules are changed. So when we get like a colony on Mars, which I do fully believe is going to happen in our lifetime because of these recent developments, when that happens, I think basically Elon Musk is going to own Mars.
Yeah, well, it'd be
which
weird.
Is going to be funny.
It's normally countries and stuff that well, historically.
Yeah.
But this is sort of a new frontier, and it could be, you're right, it could be like private businessmen, billionaires that own these new territories. And if we actually move out to them at some point and actually colonise them, like you could not live in countries anymore. Yeah. You could be just like, oh, this is Musk land. I'm in Musk City, Marshia, yeah.
I don't know, it depends who gets there first. NASA is the American government. So if they get on Marshia becomes American. But Elon Musk owns SpaceX. You know, most of the funding comes from his profits. Yeah. His funding SpaceX.
Trump's upped the old NASA funding as well, I think.
Yes, he has. Yeah, Trump wants American dominance in space. Elon Musk wants Elon Musk dominance in space. Yeah. I know who I support in the space race. I reckon Musk is going to beat NASA to Mars. I do reckon that, though.
Quite possibly, yeah.
He's already building a colonist ship.
You'd rather work for Musk than NASA, then?
Yeah. Well, I'm British.
I don't know.
I'd much rather escape. Like, he regularly tweets. I don't know, it's just Twitter. But it's a good insight into him as a person, I suppose. But he regularly tweets that any, like, colonies in the future should abandon the concept of nation. Yeah. If I'm going to leave the planet, I'm not going to live in USA in space. I want to leave nation behind. I just want to live in a human colony. And that's what Musk is going for. That's why I think... I mean, I know it's ridiculously high praise for a guy I haven't met.
So you'd rather Musk space than even, like, UK in space?
Yeah.
Space.
Yeah. No, I
look, an enemy of the nation state. I'm going to phone Farage. I'm going to get you on LBC.
Yeah. I know that humanity is definitely not ready to get rid of the concept of nations. I think when, you know, we do have colonies and stuff, nations will always exist on Earth. I just don't think they will in space. We're not going to have the great British Second Empire where, I don't know, we own half of Pluto or whatever.
There could be a Scrabble for land in space.
I think
big wars. Don't think there will be, but
it is a big possibility. But I don't know.
Nah,
depends.
If there are any like wars and shit, I think it'll be over resources on Earth because stuff's running out, isn't it? Like even water is getting a bit tight, and the climate's changing. I mean, think about the bloody summer we've had. It's just been weeks and weeks of like burning heat, isn't it? Really. Yeah. So, yeah, I know. I mean, I know it fluctuates, and like in the 70s and that, you had these same summers, but the climate is definitely changing, isn't it? Yeah. Because even, I mean, this is quite boring, but in terms of fish, they've changed. Like my dad and brother were saying, like, you never used to get these species here. These are like more, well, not tropical, but more sort of European, warmer water.
They should be in the Amazon River.
Why? This don't belong here. Why's it gone here?
Yeah. No,
Why am I in the English Channel? What the hell is going on, man?
Yeah.
It's just too dang hot.
I don't think that we're going to save Earth, stuck on Earth. The only way to actually save it is to get off it. Then look at it from the outside.
Do you think saving it is a good in itself, or do you think we only ought to save it because we live on the damn thing? Because I'm not sure, to be honest. Like, who gives a shit what we do to the Earth in some ways? Aside from the fact that you can't keep doing this because you're going to kill yourselves.
Yeah.
If it wasn't going to affect us, then why bother? Because everything's all natural anyway, in a way. Like, CO2 is not some invention. Like, it's a natural gas. The effect is it warms up the Earth.
I have actually seen quite a few videos on this. Bit of science for ya. But whenever... it has happened a few times, sudden global warming on this Earth. And it's always the sea that fares the worst. But there is that nature has a way of fixing it.
Well, exactly.
And that is mass forestation of the land. Last time it happened, rainforests took over much of the northern hemisphere. There were forests in the Arctic Circle. On the poles, average temperatures got up to like 20s, which is ridiculous. But all of this massive amount of plant life took all of it back out of the atmosphere and fixed Earth. So... that's not really going to happen with us because we've cut all the damn forests down and they're not going to grow back.
Exactly. Who's that a problem for? Us.
It's a problem.
And then if we die, then the Earth will right itself. So in a way, who cares what we do to it?
It's not as simple as looking in the past and looking at that global warming.
It doesn't,
because that global warming is not on the scale as ours,
has it? So.
Yes, but the planet is the current only example of life in the observable universe.
That's true.
So it is kind of precious.
I'm not saying we should do nothing.
Yeah.
I think we absolutely need to act.
Yeah.
But the question is why, and I think for our own sakes, not the sake of the Earth. Because that, it's not going to stop existing whatever we do.
That's the problem, though. There is a very real risk in that we don't know the kind of scale of global warming that's currently happening because it's never happened before in history. Like the worst global warming event was the Permian extinction. It's known as the Great Dying. 98% of everything in the ocean died, right? And that's due to global warming. The temperatures of the ocean rose, which destroyed the underwater streams. This stopped the circulation of the ocean. The ocean became stagnant, which meant from the bottom of the sea, gradually getting nearer and nearer the surface, oxygen disappeared, and then only anaerobic life could survive. And it killed basically everything in the sea. I mean, 70% of creatures on land died. That happened.
Sounds like a good Doctor Who plot. The stagnant ocean.
Yeah.
And it's just like a little community on an ocean on a world that's dying.
Yeah.
And they're sort of trapped.
Yeah.
Just sort of waiting for the time when there's no food anymore or whatever.
Yeah. Again, that was fixed by vegetation gradually taking all the greenhouse gases back out of the atmosphere. That event happened over 500,000 years, I believe it was.
Oh shit! Well, our things happen over like 150, 200.
In 100 years of industrialization, half of the greenhouse gases have already been released of the Great Dying.
Woo! Humanity!
There should be in a state of panic here. Global warming has never happened on the scale of current.
Well, that's another problem. It's just happened so quickly that you almost can't blame people for... Because we've only known for sure it's happening for, 20, 15 years?
Yeah.
And then only in the last 10 has there been sort of complete scientific agreement.
Yeah.
And that's 10 years is almost nothing in terms of trying to organise a global change in how we do things.
Yeah. The problem
so in a way, you get these climate change deniers and stuff, but it's only been 10 years or so since we've known.
Yeah. But it's unlike anything the world had seen, which is terrible because there is no way of predicting how it'll end. Which is why there is a genuine real threat that unless something radically changes very, very soon, this could be life extinction event, or at least complex life. There's no way life will
sod
leave
it.
Earth, but
Just keep planet hopping. We'll hop on down to Marshia, and then ruin that, and then hop on down to somewhere else.
yeah.
Apparently there's water on Marshia.
Yes, water has been discovered on Marshia. The first evidence of a true body of liquid water. I can't remember where it was. It's not on the surface. I can't remember if they found it under the pole glaciers or just underground somewhere. But there's a body of liquid water confirmed on Marshia, which is probably going to be the site where Elon Musk is going to land. Good old Musk. Musky boy. Musky.
Trump's going to personally land next year.
I can't remember the scale, but I was watching this thing about a scale of civilization. We are currently a level 0 civilization on this scale.
What is the scale then?
It's
I said that with some degree of
no, it's a multiplanetary civilization. Level 1 we'd achieve when we get on Mars. That'd be such an immense step. But it's also to do with energy consumption. Level 2 will be when we need to use a star for energy, when we're at that level. So for instance, there's this theory about what they're called Dyson spheres, which are supermassive structures that surround stars that harness energy. And that's back when this scale was being made. That's your level 2 civilization. That's been dubbed to be impossible and incredibly inefficient. But what I was looking up was there's this thing that is plausible, and we have the technology to start at least working on today, called a Dyson Swarm, where we get giant reflective 1 kilometre long discs and have them in orbit around the sun and produce more and more and more. But in order to make this, we'd need to completely use up Mercury, the whole planet, rip it apart piece by piece, and have these chunks orbiting the sun, then have it reflected into a solar satellite, which then reflects raw energy back to Earth.
Better not kill Hank yet then, you need him to rip up the Mercury.
The point I was making is it worth destroying an entire planet and potentially more to do that? I mean, to make it like super 100%.
Who gives a shit?
Like the video goes on to say, to make it 100% efficient, or as efficient as it could possibly be, we'd also have to get through Venus and Mars. But Mercury would make it, you know, basically have enough to, well, fuel everything on the planet.
What, forever?
Basically, yeah. Unless we go super crazy and I don't know, antimatter engines and just like start destroying the universe because you know, humans, and then go, oh, the universe is dying. We're just gonna have to go to the new one, destroy that as well.
Build a new one, go there, destroy it.
Now I've been.
Do you think if we could live in VR, do you think we should do it?
No.
That was good discussion.
VR things make me dizzy. I've tried them out. They make me dizzy. Right. Don't want to live in VR. Screw that. What would be the fun in that?
If it could accurately replicate, if you could like write down, right, this is what I want to do in my VR life, and then give it to someone, and then everything on there happens, but when you get plugged in, it's just like you're being born, and you don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, so you can create your own perfect life? Yeah,
kind of thing.
Nah, coward's way out.
Yeah.
It's not the manly thing to do as the world #2 bodybuilder. VR is out of the question. Is it a big vehicle? No. Is it my guns? No. Right. That's how it works.
That's the code.
You see, that's why I'm so into space at the moment. Those are big vehicles. There's nothing more manly than going to Marshia. Almost said Mars there.
Would have been a sin.
It would have been a sin. I'm going to hell.
Oh. Hellshire?
Oh, no. It's Hellshire from now on. That's it now. Would hell really be that bad though?
It's Hellshire.
Would hell should really be that bad though?
Probably, yeah. I think it would. I think
What if
I
you
can
like-
conclusively say that it would be not good.
What if you made friends with the devil?
Then it'd be great.
What if you kill the devil and become the devil?
Don't think you can. It's not as easy as just killing the devil. Well, I don't know. I mean,
What if me and Hench team
Yeah.
up? Reckon we could take on the devil?
depends how good the devil is, doesn't it?
Not very good.
Oh well, then yes.
Not compared to me
Okay.
and Hench.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't met him.
You haven't met him,
Yeah. Even when I went omnipresent, he must be really hidden. Or maybe just there isn't.
but I
anything.
thought
Yeah.
you were both at the bodybuilding thing.
I've met Hench, yeah, not the devil.
Oh.
I haven't met the devil.
Yeah, that makes
Lucifer.
more sense.
The beast. The horned beast. 666. I bet he's a cool guy. I'd
Would you rather
No. Go on.
run heaven or hell?
I'd much rather run hell.
Uh,
It's more realist.
it's not more realist. Burning forever in a fiery hell pit. That's not real. Neither of them are realistic.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not God pretending to be a good guy.
God's a good guy.
No, he isn't. What
There
kind
he
of God
is.
creates this universe?
There's nothing wrong with it, particularly.
The
except for
Holocaust
a lot of
happened in
things.
this universe. Huh?
Yes, it did.
There we go. That's what's wrong with it.
Oh,
Why would the God...
look, maybe
Nah,
just set it up and let it roll.
If I went to heaven, it wouldn't be on his terms, just saying.
Hmm.
He's a nasty guy. He must be
No,
horrid.
I'll go in heaven on his terms.
No.
You know, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. If God's like, this guy's all right.
I'll team up with Lucifer and take him down. It's okay. Maybe neither of it is realist. Probably because neither of it exists. Sorry, Jonesy. I know you're a devout Christian. Your God is fake. It's true.
Well, yeah, probably.
Right. That's what 50 minutes.
52.
Shall we kill it?
2.97. What? No, I forgot. 5.291. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's the macro.
Well,
yeah, all right.
I'll raise you
Let's
that
kill
and I
it.
say 5.4781296511789237129129. That's the record button.
Oh fuck! I tried to stop it. I thought that'd be a good place to stop it. Just
It would have been a
list
good
of numbers.
place to stop it, but you just pressed the record button.
Well,
You failed, Phil.
it's a red circle.
You failed.
Nothing says stop like a little red circle. And
You
it's
failed.
once pressed, another pressed, you'd unpress the press.